Come Aumiti Shri Tilakate Mayedi Atetawo. But stand on said, don't go too far, eh? Lord Vishnu way. This thing there a long way. Om Shri Hasta Prakshalam Samarpyami Sapota. Keshavai Nama, Madhavai Nama, Namunaraya Nama. Shahanagi Om Shri Hasta Prakshalam Samarpyami. Aum Kusastito Deva Kusmole Janardana Kusmadyatrayo Brahma Vishnu Maheshacha Tilakate Mayidiyate Tavo Patishtatam Ashana Aum Shri watch it, Robert Shri Hasta Prakshalam Samarpyami Sapota Keshavai Nama Madhavai Nama Namunaraya Nama Shahanagi Om Shri Hasta Prakshalam Samarpyami Ring finger Aum Kusastito Deva Kusmole Janardana Kusmalyatrayo Brahma Vishnu Maheshacha. Are you good? Shahanna Aum Shri Hasta Prakshalam Samarpyami Sapota. I put this one on top. Right? Keshavai Nama. Yeah, not a worry. Keshavai Nama. Madhavai Nama. One more time. Namunaraya Nama. Shahanna again. Om Shri Hasta Prakshalam Samarpyami. This is ring finger, this one. Aum Kusastito Deva Kusmole Janardana Kusmadyatrayo Brahma Vishnu Maheshacha. Ricky and Nikita lang come back here. Well, listen. Alright, so we go in, lead the way inside. We have the Khalsa light and so on. Yeah, follow him. We had it by the bed. We had it inside. Alright.
That you want to carry outside?
Yeah, no, we have what the Khalsa. That's what the spot where it was resting.
Right there.
No, I got them going there.
Yeah, go.
Alright, see for look, come up here and touch hand for me now, please. Just hold this rest to a place to rest it. The rest this on the hold on to this one. So Ravi was the correct name, eh?
Chandrika.
Alright, so you place it in a spot here where nobody will interfere with it and move it until the shaving, right?
Well, the target was just a place
Put it in the
closer to the
corner.
corner.
Put it in the
Yeah.
corner.
Alright. How Madhya Mukha Gotra Chandrika Ramnarine Mukha Pretasya Iti Shri Vishram Pindastete Maidiyate Tao Patishtatam.
At about?
Yeah, about 3 times. You take the lota, no? Yeah, the lota on your side. You offer the water 3 times on the pinda. Au Madhya Mukha Gotra Chandrika Ramnarine Mukha Pretasya Iti Apaha Tattva Te Maidiyate Tao Patishtatam. About 3 times. That's not as it is right there. Hold on to this one. She just wave it over the pin 3 times now. Au Madhya Mukha Gotra Chandrika Ramnarine Mukha Pretasya Eti Shri Vishram Pindastete Maidiyate Tao Patishtatam. How many lota now? You got it, you saw the Hansi.
If you verse off then.
Alright, we go by the front door, inside the front door.
Inside.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, I'll show my spot where you have to put the spin right here now. Well, nobody. Huh?
Now we shoot on the video.
Hold on to this one, man. Let me see the tire here, there, Mickey. Hold on to this one. And I point out there. You place it down in the corner, alright? Au Madhya Mukha Gotra Chandrika Ramnarine Mukha Pretasya Eti Shri Dwara Pindaste Mai Diyate Tavo Patishtatam. You pour the water 3 times on the pinda. Au Madhya Mukha Gotra Chandrika Ramnarine Mukha Pretasya Eti Yachmanyam Te Mai Diyate Tavo Patishtatam. You want a napkin? You want a rag or you want a napkin? Oh, the Channan. I'm going to leave my sister before down in there. I make a joke away. You know, I like to do
Could
it.
have rum that whole side on here, but
Huh?
could have put that whole side. Sure they
Oh.
touch the 5 place.
Adhya Mukha Gotra Chandrika Ramnarine Mukha Pretasya Iti Deepadanam Te Mai Diyate Tavo Patishtatam. Alright, so we had to go back outside by the in front.
Right, the box there.
Yeah. I had to get my slippers. Yeah, don't worry. Right. Yeah, good partner. Nice one. How are you going, uncle? Are you good? That's all. We're going to start one time.
Alright.
That's how I'll give it. We're not going to do the RT and thing. Yeah, I'll give it. You good? Say you good? Nice, man. Let's now let's start this service here. Listen, Ricky, that's shift wrong in the middle there. Let me see something. Come on, please center. Let's make sure the 2 hands open for Mama. It open like this, so it's over there. Right. And the next one, let's make sure. Right. Nice. Alright, devotees, Sitaram or Namaste to all who are gathered here on this Mangalvar, on this Tuesday, as we are about to perform the GST Samskar of the Bayaji of this home, as death, the inevitable, is we none of us cannot escape death. As it is said through the Vedas and the Puranas that once Janma or Maran, once we take birth, we ought to live in the form of death. As one of the Lord Shiva Shrutam, there one line it says, Akala Mrityu. At the end of time, when there is no time left, Mrityu is the only option, or death. As we commence this morning on THT Samskar, I would invite each and everyone to please stand, those who can, as we join in Pratna in any way you can. devotees come on back here, huh? With clapped hands, close eyes, and bow heads, we join in Pratna in any way you can to Sri Adiyama Devata on behalf of the Jivatma of Baiji who is devoid of life. We join in, open in Pratna. Aum Ayodhya Madhura Maya Kashi Kanchi Avantika Puri Dwarvati Gayas. Aum Ayodhya Madhura Maya Kashi Om Anadi Nidanno Deva Shanka Chakra Gadadara Akshay Pundari Kaksha Preta Moksha Pradobhava Aum Pita Swarga Pita Dharma Pittahi Paramam Tapa Pittari Pritma Panne Priyante Sarvadevata Priyante Sarvadevata Priyante Sarvadevata Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Prem se bolo Shri Adiyama Devata Ki Jai. You place the flowers inside the coffin on this side, no? And the water, no? Water. Right, you just walking around there from the coffin, you sprinkle the water right around. You all touch hands and follow, eh? Aum Pavitro Pavitro Sarvastam Gatopiva Yasmarit Pundari Kaksha Sabbayam Taram Suchi. Aum Pavitro Pavitro Sarvastam Gatopiva Yasmarit Pundari Kaksha Sabbayam Taram Suchi. Aum Pavitro Pavitro Sarvastam Gatopiva Yasmarit Pundari Kaksha Sabbayam Taram Suchi. Stop right there. You gotta light the arati, yeah? I'm gonna light the arati by the time. Right. So you're using the ring finger now. You're placing a tilak by your pulling downward position. Yeah. Aum Madhya Mukha Gotra Chandrika Ramnarine Mukha Pretasya. Press him right here. Ti tilakate maidiyate tavo patishtatam. Iti Shri Gandam te maidiyate tavo patishtatam. Himala. Aum iti Shri Pushpamala te maidiyate tavo patishtatam. Alright, so you take the arati from the shoy now. Now you circumambulate around the coffin 5 times while you perform the arati. Aum Ayodhya Madhura Maya Kashi Kanchi Avantika Puri Dwarvati Gaya Sapte Tamokshadaya Ka Saptadam Stito Bhava Aum Veda Viranta Viraye Shamul Murtaya Punsan Mohan Rupaya Sarve Bhaumaya Mangalam Aum Mangalam Koshlenda Mahinya Gunbadraya Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarve Bhaumaya Mangalam Aum Anadi Nidanno Deva Shanka Chakra Gadadara Akshay Pundari Kaksha Preta Moksha Pradobhava Aum Shantam Sarvagatam Suksham Param Brahma Sanatam Rajiva Lochanam Ramam Pranamami Jagatpatim. Om Tat Sat, Om Tat Sat, Om Tat Sat. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare, Daddy feel free? Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Alright, you place that chidlak. Aum iti Shri Tilakate Maidiyate Tavo Patishtatam. Aum iti Shri Gandam Samarapayami. Huh? Alright. Ao meti Shri Pushpamala te mai diyate tau patishtatam. Ao, nice, stand and right here and you perform it over. Ao manadi nidanno deva shanka chakra gadadara akshay pundarikaksha preta moksha pradobhava. You make it wrong, then you go by Rikina. You play Satilak. Ao miti Shri Tilakate mai diyate tau patishtatam. Ao miti Shri Gandam te mai diyate tau patishtatam. Malana. Ao miti Shri Pushpamala. Hold it, Shri Pushpamala te mai diyate tau pati. Perform the arti. Ao Mayodhya Madura Maya Kashi Kanchi Avantika Puri Dvarvati Gaya Sapteta Mokshadaya Ka Saptadam Stido Bhava. Chandan. Ao miti Shri Tilakate mai diyate tau patishtatam. Shri Gandam te mai diyate tau patishtatam. Ao miti Shri Pushpamala te mai diyate tau patishtatam. Perform the arti over the coffin. Aum Pita Swarga Pita Dharma Pittahi Paramam Tapa Pittari Pritma Panne Priyante Sarvarevata. Place of Tilak. Aum iti Shri Tilakate mai diyate tau patishtatam. Aum iti Shri Gandam te mai diyate tau patishtatam. Aum iti Shri Pushpamala te mai diyate tau. You stand right here and you perform the arti over the coffin. Aum Shantam Sarvagatam Suksham Param Brahma Sanatam Rajiva Lochanam Ramam Pranamami Jagatpatim. Om Tat Sat. Om Tat Sat. That's the one. Om Tat Sat. Right. So, what is some of the anti? Just let me do what I know. Right, so you open the left palm and you place the pinda on the koa leaf in the left hand. Right, you all touch hands. Au Madhya Mukha Gotra Chandrika Ramnarine Mukha Pretasya Eti Shri Panta Pindaste te mai diyate tau patishtatam. Alright, and this should I go over the right thumb, right? Ready thumb, right thumb. Aum iti Shri Jalanjali te mai diyate tau patishtatam. Ti Shri Jalanjali te mai diyate tau patishtatam. Om prem se bolo Shri Ariyama Devata ki jai. You all could stand one side. And the roti kaduni po flowers I won't be able to do arti. So you come na. Let's hold your mommy and she come. Come around on that side for me. Aum Madhya Mukha Gotra Chandrika Ramnarine Mukha Pretasya Tishi Pushpamala te mai diyate tau patishtatam. Shia. Alright, don't force she yet. Leave she now, that's how we gonna do it. Don't force she yet, leave she there. Leave she now, Ricky, leave she, that's how she'll come. Yeah. Alright, at this point in time, devotees, yeah, she'll come, that's fine. At this point in time, devotees, I would invite the close relatives to come forth in a mannerly order. Those who would like to place flowers and perform arti may do so at this point in time in a orderly fashion. As I reach this point in time, I will ask DDG Nalini and Uncle Fabian to render 2 simple chants or bhajans while I perform the arati for the close relatives. This girl go join us, she go join in singing. Yeah. Alright, the close relatives in a orderly manner, you come up to do arati and place flowers if you desire. Okay. Don't force you. Aumetishi pushpamala te mai diyate tavo patishtam. Aum ayodhya maduramaya kashikanchi avantika puri dwarvati gaya saptamai tishtatam. Aum pita swarga pita dharma pitta hi paramam tapa pitari pritma panne priyante sarva devata priyante sarva devata. Aum ayodhya maduramaya kashikanchi yavanti puri dwarvati gaya saptita moksha daya ka saptadam stido bhava. Aum shantam sarvagatam suksham param brahma sanatam rajiva lochanam ramam pranamami jagatpatim. Everybody. Om anadini danno deva shanka chakra gadadara akshay pundarikaksha preta moksha prado bhava. Preta moksha prado bhava. Aum etishi pushpamala te mai diyate tavo patishtatam. Aum pita swarga pita dharma pitta hi paramam tapa pritma priyante sarva devata. Tatsat. Aum anadini danno deva shanka chakra gadadara akshay pundarikaksha preta moksha prado bhava. Aum ayodhya maduramaya kashikanchi avantika puri dwarvati gaya sapte moksha daya ka saptadam stido bhava. Aum anadini danno deva shanka chakra gadadara akshay pundarikaksha preta moksha prado bhava. Vidmayi ranya garbhaya dhimahi tanno sarva prachodayat. Aum Manaadi Nidanno Deva Shanka Chakra Gadadara Akshay Pundarikaksha Preta Moksha Pradobhava Aum Etishi Pushpamala Te Mai Diyate Tavo Patishtamam Pita Swarga Pita Dharma Pitta Hi Paramam Tapa Pritma Panne Priyante Sarvarevata Aum Ayodhya Madhura Maya Kashikanchi Avantika Puri Dwarvati Gaya Saptaita Mokshadaya Ka Saptadam Stadobhava. Good? Yeah, Tanav. Aum Shantam Sarvagatam Suksham Param Brahma Sanatam Rajivalochanam Ramam Pranamami Jagatpatim. Take care. Aum Pita Swarga Pita Dharma Pitta Hi Paramam Tapa Pritma Panne Priyante Sarvadevata. Sorry. No problem. Aum Etishi Pushpamala Te Mai Diyate Tavo Patishtatam.
When it is like my son, so I will not do arti.
No, don't worry. Yeah, no, don't worry. Yeah. Sit there. Aum Etishi Pushpamala Te Mai Diyate Tavo Patishtatam. Aum Shantam Sarvagatam Suksham Param Brahma Sanatam Rajivalochanam Ramam Pranamami Jagatpatim. Aum Pita Swarga Pita Dharma Pitta Hi Paramam Tapa Pritma Pranne Priyante Sarvadevata. Om Ayodhya Madhura Maya Kashikanchi Avantika Puri Dwarvati Gaya Saptaita Mokshadaya Saptadam Stadobhava. Aum Shantam Sarvagatam Suksham Param Brahma Sanatam Rajivalochanam Ramam Pranamami Jagatpatim. Aum Pita Swarga Pita Dharma Pitta Hi Paramam Tapa Pittari Pritma Panne Priyante Sarvarevata. Dukiyo ko dukha dur kare Jai Jai Krishna Hare. Aum Shantam Sarvagatam Suksham Param Brahma Sanatam Rajivalochanam Ramam Pranamami Jagatpatim. Aum Anadi Nidanno Deva Shanka Chakra Gadadara Akshay Pundarikaksha Preta Moksha Pradobhava. Aum Shantam Sarvagatam Suksham Param Brahma Sanatam Rajivalochanam Ramam Pranamami Jagatpatim. Sorry. Aum Vera Veranta Verai Shamamurtaya Punsan Mohanrupai Sarve Bhaumaya Mangalam Sarve Bhaumaya Mangalam. Aum Anadi Nidanno Deva Shanka Chakra Gadadara Akshay Pundarikaksha Preta Moksha Pradobhava. Aum Shantam Sarvagatam Suksham Param Brahma Sanatam Rajivalochanam Ramam Pranamami Jagatpatim. Cool boy. Good. Aum Shantam Sarvagatam Suksham.
Deep in our hearts. Okay. Okay. I was requested to start again. So, from one cousin to another, I read this poem with a very saddened and deepened heart, in loving memory of a very wonderful and caring soul. Of all the special gifts in life, however great or small, to have you as our cousin was the greatest gift of all. May the winds of love blow softly and whisper in your ear, we love and miss you and wish you were here. Deep in our hearts, your life is kept to love and cherish, not forget. No more tomorrows we can share, but yesterdays are always there. A silent thought, a secret tear, keeps your memory ever near, in our hearts forever. From all of your cousins, Ravi, we wish you in your spiritual realm with your Creator that you be happy and peaceful. Thank you. Sorry.
Sorry. Om Pita Swarga Pita Dharma Pittahi Paramam Tapa Pittari Pritma Panne Priyante Sarva Devata. Tinggal nak cong maritan na. Tinggal from maritan. Om Anadini Dando Deva Shankar Chakra Gadadara Akshay Kundari Kaksha Preta Moksha Pradobhava. Take care. Om Ayodhya Madhura Maya Kashi Kanchi Avantika Puri Dwarvati Gaya Saptaita Moksha Daya.
Spend us there,
Yeah.
Rennie has known Ravi for the past 20 years, so he's here to deliver a short message to us all from Ravi.
Good morning, teacher and everyone. Like Marilyn said, I've known Ravi for 20 years. We work together. Oh, no, it's okay. Yeah, thanks. We work together at Trinmico, where I met his father there first, and he was one of the nicest people you have ever met, his father. And so when he told me that his son was coming here to work, I went to meet him, and we automatically just became absolutely great friends. Because Ravi had that pleasantness about him. He had that charm and that charisma that just draws you to him. You know, he was a very hard worker at Trinmico, very intelligent man. It would take him no time to learn the machines and how to operate the machines. And one thing about him, he had no enemies in Trinmico or anywhere that I know of, because of the love that he had, this love that he had and that he always showed to everyone. You know, whenever me and Ravi meet, whenever we are parting from each other, he would always tell me, bro, I love you, bro. Bro, I love you. And if he take a few drinks, well, he go kiss me all in my head and tell me, you know I love you, bro. So that is the type of person he was. And when he got sick, I used to take him up to carry him to the San Fernando General Hospital or to Port of Spain, to Shawbunas, wherever he needed to go. I would carry him, and on these trips, we would have conversations. And as time grows closer, and he got more ill, he started to say certain things. And I told him, I said, Ravi, don't give up, you know, trust God, have faith. But he said, since something happened, I want you to say these things for me. So if you'll bear with me for a minute, please. He wanted to tell his mother that I could not have a better mother than you in the whole world. You were my queen, always there for me through my childhood, my marriage, my divorce, and my sickness. You were my pillar of strength. Even in your own pain and sickness, you never hesitated to be there for me. You stayed whole day with me in the hospital, sometimes not eating anything for that day. I know the sacrifices you made for me, Mommy, and I will always love you in this life and even after. I know I was your favorite child, and I think Mickey and Shiva knew that. Mommy, don't worry or cry for me. I am finally free of all that pain. All that suffering is finally over. Find comfort in knowing this. It's time for me to spend some time with my father. He will take care of me, Mommy. You did your part, so don't worry. I am in God's hand. To my brother Shiva and Vicky, or Andy, it's time for you to take care of Mommy. And he laughed when he said this. And to keep the house clean. Don't have her doing all the work. Thank you both for being good brothers. The times we hung out together was the best. We always had each other's back. We may have disagreements, but we always meant things. Like you see today, life is short to hold grudges. Keep looking out for each other. Thank you both for being there for me and carrying me for my treatment. Shiva, I know you really don't want to learn your van, but you did it because of me, and I love you for that, bro. I love you too, Mickey, and don't forget to take care of Mommy. To my daughter, Shreya, Daddy little angel, just know I love you. I am sorry I have to leave you. I hope you have a great life. I am sorry I will not be able to see you grow up, but I will be looking on to you. You keep going. You keep fighting. But I guess I lost the battle to this disease. Stay strong, stay positive, and listen to Auntie Shireen. To Shireen, if I said a thank you a million times, it would not be enough. But I will still say thank you. For that will be for what you are doing for me, and Shreya. Hallelujah. You give me a sense of peace, knowing Shreya will be okay. If you are hearing this, say thank you for your family for me, for the sacrifice that they are making. The love and the bond we have will be beyond this lifetime. I love you, sis. To all my cousins, aunts, uncles, and friends, and Marilyn, you were always my sister. I love you dearly. You were always there for my family. I love you, sis. Keep checking on Mommy for me. I was always grateful for everything you did and the good times we had. I always said, no one can cook like Matthias. And finally, he wanted everyone to know that he cherished the time he spent with each and every one of you. In the darkest hour, when he was in so much pain, and he had no morphine or any drugs to take, at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, he said he would take up his phone and he would go through his gallery, his pictures, and look at the times that he shared with his family, the good times and the laughter and the joy, and that would have given him peace in those times. I pray to Ravi, this day will not come. And I used to come and pray for Ravi. And before I pray, I would sing a little song. And he told me that I have to sing a song for him today. If that's okay with you, Baba. And he said that he had great memories with each and every one of you. And he wants you all to have a memory of him today. Think of the good times that you shared with him at this moment while I sing this song. Mind you, I'm no singer. The only singer in my house is a sewing machine, right? But I'll try. Precious memories, unseen angels, sent from heaven to my soul. How they linger ever near me, and the sacred past unfolds, and precious memories how they linger, how they ever flood my soul in the stillness of the midnight. A precious sacred scenes unfold, and precious memories, how they linger, how they ever flood my soul in the stillness of the midnight. Precious sacred scenes unfold as I travel on life's pathway. I know not what the years may hold, and as I ponder, I hope grows fonder, 'cause precious memories flood my soul. Precious memories, how they linger, how they ever flood my soul in the stillness of the midnight. Precious sacred scenes unfold. I thank you all.
Devotees, you have heard of some of the qualities of the Baiji or the Balaji of this home, Ravi. As Bati highlighted, they have the Eulogy to be done. I will call on to do the Eulogy at this point.
Good morning, Sitaram. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to everyone. My name is Marilyn, relation to Ravi, one of his favorite cousins. Chandrika Ravi Ramnarine was born on August 14, 1987, to the parents of Chandrauti and the late John Ramnarine. Ravi was a very loving baby from birth, chubby and adorable. My grandfather used to call him Sugar Boy. Whilst growing up, Ravi had his tonsils removed, so we always tried to avoid him from crying or being loud, which we knew that never happened. At the tender age of 13, he started to work in the bread van to help finance his way to school. Ambitious, I must say. At age 16, he joined the Trinrico group of company, and that, my audience, is where he gained a very supportive, loving family. He was very fortunate to become a family member of Mr. Renny Dev, Randa Ramkisun, Shashri Haripasad, Samya Ramjatan, Lalanduku, and many others. My beloved brother worked very hard indeed to assist his mom and two younger brothers, Ricky and Mickey, to attend school due to his father's ailment. Ravi was blessed to have these gentlemen to show such love and affection from then until now. I must, however, thank these guys for their humanitarian act of support and guidance. Ravi had somewhat a bit of difficulty in life. He worked hard and tried his best to unite and bond family and friends. He was a loving family man. He was very friendly towards his neighbors, Mr. Cox, Miss Eileen, Andrew, Baba, Devki, and among others. Ravi was a gem, the life of our lives and the party, so to speak. He loved us all. He was compassionate and generous. He didn't have to know you to share a smile, food, or drinks. He loved his music. On many occasions, he would have us disregarding him and raising our voices at him, especially when he would partake of his favorite beverages, including all of us. He built a strong and unbreakable bond with these guys: Rishi, Rajesh, Hansraj, Cruz, Devanand, Vishnu, Pompey, Biscuit, Max, Navin, Boots, Amrish, Mahendra, and this part is very difficult, Noel. He will call Noel on the phone. Noel come down the road to shoot a black boy. He had a special name for me. He would say, Mattox. Miss Eileen can relate to this. Come now, girl, let's sit and talk about our growing up days. About 3 years ago, he fell ill. We all thought it was an eye cold, even the doctors believed. But as time went by, he started to deteriorate. And when he was diagnosed with cancer, that's when it all came downhill for our family and friends. From right here home, Trinidad, and across the globe, our family and friends supported him tremendously. He was in excruciating pain. Our family plunged into sadness and mourning on April 6th at 12:47 p.m. Ravi used to tell me, Mattox, you now Xavier Noel are untouchable and unbreakable. We were known as the Fantastic Five. Noel, Nal, Savi, and myself will never be the same jolly and laughable people we were. Ravi, you dimmed the light in our lives. Jokingly, he used to tell us, Mix are going now, you know. We used to joke with him and say, where you going, boy? You want $5 to reach? He would say, no. Mattox, when I go, I want a couple days for it to celebrate my life. Well, Ravi, I wish came true today. You had 4 days, but it's still not enough for us, Ravi. He also shared a very special bond with Indy. She was there from birth with him, always tagging along with Auntie Rowty, taking him to clinics, etc. And of course, I cannot forget, and we will never forget, Ravi will never forget the Ramnarine family and the extended families. They were all loving. He always talked about Anton, Sherwin, Parry. Oh God, he loved Fabian and Merlin. Forgive me, whose names I can't remember right now. We are very grateful and appreciative of the tremendous support of each and everyone who supported Ravi and family. Mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, and generously. From here to abroad, Uncle Brown, Rishi, Rachel, and Shane, you all are beyond words to express our gratitude to you all. It will never be forgotten. We thank you all from the bottom of our hearts, and we will forever be grateful on behalf of Ravi. Ravi was the father of Shreya. A very beautiful baby was born into this home and our family. I remember the day when Shreya was born. Ricky held on to Tati out in the hospital and said, Mommy, if Daddy was alive, if you see the pretty granddaughter he got. Today she's still our princess. Maybe she's not fully accepting his death as yet, but no one can. Who could? Knowing Ravi. Ravi had friends of many. He was the son of Chanrauti and John, brother of Ricky and Mickey, father of Shreya, uncle of Liam, brother-in-law of Anissa. He would call Anissa, Anissa, I did not forget you. They say, save the best for last. He loved you. He loved you so much. We used to harass him and tell him, Ravi, Shreya mother named Anissa. That is why you love Mickey wife so much. He was a nephew of Tara and Baby, and the late Kamli, Sogan, Roni, and Pepe, grandson of the late Rukmin and Manwa. I do humbly apologize in advance to anyone and everyone for my intentions were not to offend anyone, nor to isolate or highlight particular people, but to convey our utmost thanks and appreciation to all. I must say, Tanti Sam, Doody Boy, Diane, Stacy, Baby. As I said, I can't recall all the names right now. Susan, Uncle Kubi, Tanti Sheila. Tanti Sheila will call us any hour. Tanti Sam, anytime we need she, we would call Uncle Kubi just like we would call here on Rennie, and Rennie would come anytime to take Ravi to clinics and spend the entire day. We have such loving friends like Bella and Tanti Sandra. You always say Malos is his baby sister. He would tag Malos in anything he does. I can't go on. I'm sorry.
He just continues to express his love for everyone. You know, he just wanted to say how much he loves each and everyone and everything that you all did for him. We cannot express how thankful we are for you being with his family and standing and supporting him today. Thank you.
You have heard of the disposition of the Baiji at this point. I will invite the G of the village to come forth and say a prayer on behalf of the Baiji of this home.
Jai Sitaram to everyone. I don't know where to start. When I came into this village in 1999, all of these boys here were just children. And my fondest memory of all of them is coming to catch fish in the pond by us in the garden. They loved to do that. And there were times when they were very mischievous and we had to complain. But seeing them growing up in this village and being the respectable young men that all of them are, it makes you feel proud to say that I know these young men. I don't know how to express my condolences to Auntie. It is never easy. The normal rule is the parents would go first. But times have changed, and time again, we have seen death has no age. It has no gender. If I had to say to Ravi today, one thing is that you not only made your siblings and your parents proud, you made this village proud. Nobody is perfect, and we never judge anyone. You did your part. Whatever you came here to do, you did it. Whatever joy and happiness that you had to exert from your beautiful soul, you did that. And you are a gem to everybody who knew you. Just by standing there and listening to the eulogy and listening to all of the sentiments expressed, I do hope that many of you all continue to keep his memory alive. Support the family, love the people who love you, and live peacefully. That's all we could ask for in this life. I have to express my condolences also from my husband. And last night, while we were at home, he said to me, he said, babe, look at it, eh? He said, Auntie Chandra's voice was the one that we would hear throughout the entire village whenever there was a death. And last night, her son's name was called on that mic. And that hurt us. It really did. So I'm saying to you, Auntie, our prayers are with you. Many of the homes in this village have experienced this same situation. And you stick together and you ask God to guide you through it. Your son's soul has gone to Bhagwan now, and he will be taken care of. And just as we believe in reincarnation, if it is your wish that he be your son again in the next lifetime, then God will grant you that. Jai Sitaram.
Devotees, that you have heard of the disposition of Ravi, but it's really Ravi. Ravi is one of the name of Lord, Surya, the sun god. And performing this GSP Sanskar on this Mangal Bar on this Tuesday, as the Hindu community started observing the Navaratri period, and as the Muslim community observed the holy month of Ramadan. And not each and every one, my dear friends, is so fortunate to attain what he have been granted. And listening to the disposition of Ravi, you heard about the prem bhav, or the love that he shared to each and every one he came across. And what was very touching to me somewhere last year is where Ravi and I sit right in the porch here, and he was having a discussion with me. And his level of discussion, my dear friends, was so, I will use the word intoxicating. For his words were of divine nature. And he showed to you and I, as Lord Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita, in moments of turmoil or depression, turn to me with all Shraddha and Vishwas, faith and belief, and I will grant you that strength to overcome that darkness. And Ravi showed that quality that he possessed to you and I in moments of turmoil or depression. Don't just give up, but hold that faith to that divine being, and he will guide us through that moment. Devotees, at this moment, many was said on this platform here this morning. I would invite each and everyone at this point to join in a simple bhajan with me. Those who know, you follow suit. Aaye bhi akela, jaye bhi akela, do din ka zindagi hai, do din ka mela. Aaye bhi akela, jaye bhi akela, do din ka zindagi hai, do din ka mela. जिनके लिए है तूने महल सजाए, मतलब का यार सारी सभी है पराए। इनके लिए है कितना तूने दुख झेला, दो दिन के जिंदगी है, दो दिन का मेला। काहे तू आया जग में, क्या तुझको करना, नेकी कर्म कर ले, दुनिया से डरना। पाप की अगन में कुरको, पाप की अगन में कुरको, काहे को धकेला, दो दिन का जिंदगी है, दो दिन का मेला। हरि की दर्शन ध्यान लगाए, जीवन मिले ना फिर ये जीवन को पार। खेल जगत का सारा उसी ने है खेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला। ये जिंदगी है प्यारे एक जूत सपना, गैरो ये दुनिया में नहीं कोई अपना। सबके रहते हुए मैं हूँ अकेला, 2 दिन का जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला। आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला. Devotees, that wonderful couplet that each and every one of us may be familiar with describes the kahani of you and I having attained this day, this human garb, and what is the purpose or the karan for attaining this human garb. As the Ramayana together with the Vedas and the Puranas highlights to mankind, having attained this day is just for one simple purpose of coming to that wonderful state of mind, pehchan, realizing that I am not this body, but I am the Dehi or the indweller within this body. And the indweller will leave this body one day when the antakal or the end of time shall arise. As in the Dwapar age, my dear friends, in the Mahabharata war, when Pitaji Bhishmaji was on the bed of arrows, where he was blessed with the Vardhan that his life force will leave that body anytime he desire. And for 6 months he lay there, refusing to leave the day or the body. And Yudhishthirji, Maharajji, one of the grandsons of Bhishmaji, thought to himself, the Dwapar age is approaching the end, and it is very wise for me to go and seek the advice of mine Mahapitaji or mine grandfather. And having following his intuition, he went at the feet of his Pitaji, Mahapitaji, posing one question to his Pitaji, his Mahapitaji, that would be beneficial to you and I. And whilst the 88,000 saints and sages were gathered on that holy grounds, my dear devotees, one question that was posed, one of the many questions that was posed to Bhishmaji is, what is the most effective danga or method one can practice, abhyas, practice, having attained this human garb, utilizing this samrat or this capability in the wisest of manner. And 5 of the crucial methods, one of them, the first one being bhakti, being devoted to that divine being. Secondly, he highlighted to Yudhishthirji seva, performing holy actions, seeing with equality, samta, in all of God's creation. Thirdly, smaranam, hearing of the holy name of God. And the fourth one being kirtanam, chanting that divine name of that the holy being. And last but not least, my dear friends, he highlighted one of the main or effective manner of attaining God's darshan in this Kali age is performing dhyan roop, worship to the forms of different forms of God. For God are one, but many forms. And as Lord Krishna spoke the niti or the siddhants to Sri Arjuna in the holy battlefield, as he highlighted to Sri Arjuna the 18 chapters, 700 verses of the Bhagavad Gita to Sri Arjuna for the benefit that you and I would reap in this Kali age. And one of the main principle or the niti of the Bhagavad Gita, my dear friends, is very simple. It is said, Sharanagati Amrit. Without seeking refuge under that divine being, you and I would not be able to attain the Amrit or the nectar of life. And seeking refuge, my dear friends, or Sharanagati Amrit, is the only way that you and I could cross over this metaphor Bhausagar of life and death. As the Puranas and these different scriptures, as I realized that Christian Baiji came forth and gave his blessings, the three main scriptures that are followed in Trinidad on this holy grounds of the Muslim faith, the Christian community, and the Hindu community, my dear friends, all project one message. And it projects that to mankind that on this journey of life, my dear friends, this is only a pathway to that dwar of that the divine being. As there is a simple bhajan that says, Tere dar ko chorenge, kis dar jaau mein, sunta meri kaun hai, which refers to you and I, my dear friends. If we turn away from the doorway of that divine being, Bhagwan himself, there is no hope in this Kali age. And God was so compassionate through the 4 ages, he made it very simple for you and I in this Kali age to attain his darshan. As he said in the Treta, the Dwapar and the Satyug, it was very difficult to attain God's grace. And he was so compassionate that he made it simple for you and I in the Kali age to the Nam or the name of God can free you and I from this bondage of life and death. And as I bring this short sermon to an end, my dear devotees, individual standing right to the back of me here was very close to Ravi ji. And Ravi used to attend the Sai Center together with Baiji here. And he had great faith in Sai Baba, I must say. And one of the teachings that I will close this message with from the great Sai Baba, my dear friends, is life is short, life is unique. Life is like a clock that none of us can tell when the hand will stop ticking. And that is life. In one voice we say, Om Prem Savalo Shri Hari Mahadevta Ki Jai. What is time going there? Alright. Devotees, at this point in time, I would invite the main yajmans to line alongside the side of the coffin while I do the closing pratna. And then I will, before I perform the closing pratna, I would like to pay my respect to, I don't know if he is anywhere in the audience, Panditji. Yeah? No, from across the road. Alright, he not here. We pay his respect to Panditji. Alright, I would invite the individuals to line alongside the coffin. Alright, those who have flowers to put, you may do it in an orderly manner, in a nice way, whilst I will hand over to Uncle Fabian Ji, who will give a short sermon or bhajan whilst this part is taken. Come on, Franklin. Sorry, let's put some oil in this, no? Some oil in there, Sorry. for them.
I just like to when you see them push this and
And see, tell Auntie Matty to show out all the flowers that we have to get her clothes off. Tell she. Tell them don't force you now. Don't force you. Don't force you.
Liam was outside here.
You ready for a piece of gold, right? Alright. Now you are around there.
Make sure of
Keep it on.
Bring Liam.
I'll bring a chair for she. I'll bring a chair for you, right?
Right, you got them boys in all the line up, eh? Five all. Mickey and Ravi. Ravi, I mean Mickey. All organize the line up back. Five all organize the line up.
Auntie Annie,
Line up, Uncle Vishnu, line up back in the line there. Huh? Go ahead, man. Come on in front now, August. Kawaya sadhu, Jyoti janama gawaya sadhu, Jyoti janama gawaya. ताकि हम सब लड़के I think he disconnected.
I think the walker with him a little bit before they put him in.
No, you can walk him with him. You can offer the water here.
Here first and then they put him in.
Yeah, right here. You gotta put him in there. If you gotta offer the water right here, see.
But what you gonna do the next up, right in the gap there? You gonna do the
Well, you
first
put them
one there?
halfway inside the van first. I will do one of the pin there, and then we will go one time.
Right, so when you don't do that, we're going to fight right here and then.
Yeah,
But better to bring the van right and put
Yeah,
it
you gotta tell them bring back the
by
van.
van and put it right there. We'll have more time, so next 20 minutes.
Next 10 minutes
10
something.
minutes.
You could organize with them to come and organize a piece. don't worry. Right, you're gonna tell him you gotta come back here because we can't walk with it if you don't for the water.
Sorry? You do anything on the road there?
Yeah, that's halfway inside the pender. Huh? When you put it halfway inside, I will do one of the pender already.
So there'll be less traffic now, right?
Huh?
That's when you try to jump on the ground right there. So only because it's a load and move, there'll be less traffic. Pile up nothing.
Alright, no problem. Right.
Better?
Well, you gotta